welcome back to another Relationship Talk with the Lois. What's that topic today, babe?
Dealing with insecurities in a relationship. Dealing with insecurities in a relationship.
So what are some insecurities that people have? Maybe you're insecure about your weight. Maybe you're insecure about the way you look. Maybe you're insecure about your job, your hair. All of these things could be an issue in your relationship. Today we're going to talk about how do you not use those insecurities to mess up your good relationship or drive somebody away. Like if I wasn't happy with myself, then every day I'd be like trying to get some reassurance from him. How do I look? Do I look good? Do I look okay? Do you like me? Why do you want to be with me? Like those are some things that people do. And I think a lot of women do that. They're not secure in the way they look. They're not secure with their self. And if you're with somebody, especially in a marriage, when you made that vow, you said for good or bad, if I was fat, if I was skinny, however I look, if I get crippled, you still gotta love me. So you have to trust that, when y'all have that bond and that love, and y'all made that commitment to each other, that no matter what happens in the relationship, you have to be kind of secure with yourself.
See, you didn't mention, the woman part of it, but what about the man part of it?
I'm a woman, so I'm speaking on behalf of what women think.
They can be, insecure about, they supposed to be head of the household. They supposed to bring home the bread, and if they're not making enough money to support, that
support.
Family. Support. That family, it could be affecting him and his mind frame, and it travels through to the family.
I do agree with that, because I know I watched Married at First Sight. Love that show. And one of the couples in there, the guy is like literally lying about his job because he is ashamed of the job that he has. So he's just not secure the fact that he wasn't having a good paying job. So he lied to say he was a principal or that he was a yoga instructor. And all of these things was lies that he was saying. So, because you're not secure of yourself, you try to portray a certain thing to somebody else or to your partner to make you sound good or look better. But in that same scenario, the girl or the wife is just saying, just be who you are. Like, I just want to know who you are. It's better if you just be upfront with a person, and you want somebody to love you for you. You don't want to love them for who you pretend to be. So I just feel like you should just be your true self. And if they love you, they love you. If they don't, there's somebody else out there that will love you. That's just my thoughts.
Also, in insecurities, which is probably major, someone probably, not secure in their body, and even when they go to please their mate, you can't.
That is true.
And that's real, but that's, it's you have to be secure with yourself, and you have to know your value, your worth, what you're bringing to the table, and sometimes you can do that and devalue yourself, and it can cause a widespread to.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like, if you're not comfortable in your own skin, then it's like hard for you to be like romantic with your partner, or like, give them your all. Like, no, you don't want to turn the lights off because I want you to see me, or I want to be in a certain position because I don't feel comfortable like that. Listen, you gotta love me my good and love me my bad. But we got together, I might have been 140 pounds, but I'm far from it right now. And you're gonna have to love me all of this, You love all of this. What I do, I yo-yo up and down, so I know. He love me when I'm skinny, he love me when I'm fat.
Oh, Lord.
It's just more cushion for the pushing.
Oh, Lord. What the world you talking about now?
I'm just mad that he always stay the same way no matter what. It's just not fair.
Look at these rosy cheeks. Now, I don't puffed out there a little bit. That's all.
Those that know him from high school, he did gain a little bit of weight, but ain't that much. It's just unfair, man. It's okay. I digress.
Oh, Lord.
But like, I feel like I'm not insecure of myself. Like, yes, I might want to be a little bit more healthier or go back to where I was 2 years ago, but I'm still like comfortable in my skin. Like, if I don't lose weight, I don't lose weight. If I gain a little bit more weight, I gain a little bit of weight. But I'm not going to lose it because of him. Like, I love him, but I'm going to have to do it for myself. So I'm not going to change who I am for somebody else. And that's one thing that's very important. Like, you don't try to change your whole way of thinking, your whole, thought process to somebody else, to please somebody else, unless you want to do it for yourself. Don't let somebody else put insecurities on you either, because sometimes we have our own insecurities, and sometimes somebody else put insecurities on us. Like, they might say, oh, I like that girl, her hair is nice and straight and long. Like, your hair is not straight and long. Like, making those comments. Like, I done had a perm, I done had a shortcut, I done had my hair long, I done had my hair natural, and it's for me. I'm not doing that for somebody else. Like, he likes long straight hair, but you see what I got. If I feel like straightening out, I straighten it out. I'm not gonna do it just because of what he likes.
I'm gonna have to pull it. I'm gonna make it straight.
No, not right now, baby. We take.
Oh Lord! All right, you have to end this tape, damn it. I care about the people, but
I'm just saying, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin.
How can we, as in a relationship, so we're talking about relationship, and how can you chip away at your mate insecurities? How can you make their situation better, which is your situation too?
That's true.
How
like,
can
if the person's not comfortable, like maybe they're insecure about their job or something like that, then you might be like, baby, you want to go back to school, you may want to support them that way. Do you want to go back to school, get another degree, to get another career? You have to support them. Like, maybe we'll sacrifice not buying a new car this year, and then we'll put that money towards you going back to school. That's one way to encourage them. If the person's insecure about their weight, it's like, maybe we could work out together. You're not gonna say you fat, let's just go work out. You gotta say it a certain way. Like, you might not feel comfortable where you are. Do you want me to help you?
You have to say it in love.
Exactly.
You love the person. You're not trying to hurt their feelings or anything like that. You're just trying to, nourish them. You're trying to keep them calm. You're trying to, baby their situation and, love them in their situation. Like, we all go through things. You have to take care of them. You have to,
You have to love on them. And even like, if you know that they're maybe not secure about something you've done in the past, then now they're feeling like you're always going to cheat or you're going to do something wrong, you have to kind of give them that reassurance to be like, baby, I love you, and you only got to reassure them with that. Because especially if you're not faithful in a relationship and they stay together, that trust has been broken. So you have to kind of reassure. Then that partner might have that insecurity, be like, I'm not sure. Oh, they're staying out late tonight. I'm not sure if they're with the boys. Do I have to check their phone? Do I have to be like checking social media to see where they are? No, like, you have to kind of reassure them to say that, I love you. Yes, I might have done that in the past, but I'm reassuring you that I'm faithful to you now, and I'm trying my best to reassure you and get that trust back. That's also another part of insecurity, not feeling like that person is faithful to you and always gotta be checking behind them. Anything else?
Well, that insecurity, can blow up to be major too. It could be anxiety, it could be paranoia, it could be it could be major. But you have to do what you have to do, and love all of them and do all that. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
And just make sure you just try to have that prayer life and keep God in your relationship, especially if you're having certain type of insecurities or anxiety or thought of being unsure about your relationship. Always go to God and ask Him for some answers and ask Him for some, assurance, because He is our light. He is our help. And the Bible said, look to the hills from where cometh your help, because your help cometh from the Lord. And with all situations, it may seem small to certain people, and it doesn't matter small or big the situation, God is able to take you through. So if you really want that relationship to work and to bring those insecurities and take them away and take that feeling of not being sure away from you, all you gotta do is ask God. So these are 2 cents.
2 cents?
Oh, he whipped me on 2 cents. Look at that. I knew I was going. Look at you.
What?
Compromise. Look at that. That's how I feel 2 cents to you about insecurities in a relationship. And I hope that none of y'all have insecurities in a relationship. And if you do, you can watch this video together and start that conversation to see how you can make it better.
Yes.
Okay? So that's it for us. Relationship Talk with the Lois.
Mm-hmm.
Peace. Like, subscribe, comment below, and share.
Comment. We want to hear. We want to hear.
Bye, y'all.